What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay's Coins. I believe competence creates confidence. It's not financial advice. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button if you want to be nice so I don't have to ask twice. Today, we're going to be talking about, what else is there to talk about, guys? The crypto crash, the crypto winter, the bear market. It is, what a time to be alive, am I right? Don't worry, and just when you think 2022 can't get worse economically, things like this happen. But we'll start it off with a little update with Marshall Rogan anew. We'll take a look at MRI, see how it's doing in comparison to, the big three. We'll be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB this week. And we actually have some pretty interesting things when it comes to BNB compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, because they actually have a lot more going on behind closed doors, outside of this big crash, and they're holding up better than just about anyone when it comes to the massive coins. So, real quick before we do, guys, you know the drill by now. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, join the channel to become a true supporter. Comments always help the algorithm out and let the algorithm know that I'm doing a good job and keeping you guys engaged. So, go ahead and comment literally anything you want. It doesn't matter. As long as it's there, it helps. Alright, guys, so the first thing we're going to be looking at today, just briefly though, is Marshall Rogan anew. If you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a little bit, you know this is arguably my favorite cryptocurrency in the world right now. When it comes to fundamental projects and core beliefs that the team behind it values, I don't believe there's any better cryptocurrency in the world. When it comes to altcoins and meme coins, it's not even a contest anymore. MRI, in my opinion, is number one. They do a tremendous amount when it comes to helping fighters with camps, health and wellness, training facilities, anything like that, travel expenses. Day-to-day stuff. There were fighters who needed a vehicle to get to the gym, and Marshall anew went out and bought them a nice, reliable vehicle. Their market cap as of right now is just under 10 million with the whole crypto crash, and they've given away $5 million. So there's not many other projects that can say that. I am a huge fan. I'm a holder of MRI. I'm not affiliated with any of them yet. We'll keep speaking that into fruition until it actually happens, right? But I just wanted to give you guys an update because, yes, obviously, MRI is down. It just dipped below a penny for the first time in a little while. However, if you've seen the rest of the crypto market, everything is down quite a bit. And this is not the first time we've seen this, below a penny mark. We actually saw it in late May. So it's nothing, we saw the below a penny and then bounce right back up to 1.5 cents, which is a massive percentile gain. Then we pushed it all the way up to over 2.5 cents, closer to 3, within, about 4 or 5 days afterwards. So not saying that's on the table, but the last time we did see below a cent, we did jump up to 3 cents within a few days. So keep that in mind. Not saying history will repeat itself, but there is a reason we always learn history in school because, things, the more you think about them, the more you talk about them, the more you understand them, and then you can identify patterns to see them happen, in the future. But now, guys, I do want to show you the, the three big dogs we're going to talk about for a little bit today. This video is going to be more short, sweet, and kind of an update on some prices just because, it's been a couple days since I uploaded, guys, and at this point, every single day I was kind of waiting for the crash to stop, and we're still falling off a cliff. As you can see, for Bitcoin to be down 2.5% on the day, that's crazy. Bitcoin, imagine if the Dow Jones was down 2.5%. That would be wild. There's a reason they don't even talk about percentile points for the massive ones like that. They talk about actual points that it's losing, like the Dow is down 50 points. A lot of people don't understand what that is, but that's because it's such a finite amount that it's swinging that the percentiles, you would be talking about hundredths or thousandths of a percentile moving. And with Bitcoin, seeing it down 2.5%, even though it's been down so much. Look at this 1 month high and low. You're talking about 32.2 thousand, looking like it was climbing back up to a low of 20,178, which it just hit a couple days ago. The volume for Bitcoin is astronomical. It's at 48.6 billion, which is 11% of the entire market cap. That is the highest I've personally ever seen the volume to market cap ratio on Bitcoin, and I can promise you guys this probably is not a lot of buying. So keep in mind, the crash is not over. I'm going to say right now, the crypto crash is not over. This is not financial advice, but I would be waiting and not trying to catch a bottom, because when you try to catch a bottom, you end up trying to catch a falling knife, and no one wins when you're playing that game except the people who are selling. So go ahead and wait a little bit, take a deep breath. Everyone is in the same boat as you. If anyone is a crypto investor and they didn't just find some random $500 micro cap meme coin to yeet money into and get 14 million% return, which is like a once in a lifetime thing. Other than that, everyone who has crypto is down. And if you live in the US, your money's hurting right now. So don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're a poor investor because your investment your ROI is looking as good as everyone else's right now. There's not many people. Nancy Pelosi is not doing that great right now. Kathy Wood isn't doing that great right now. If you are taking some slip ups right now in your portfolio, it's all right. I promise. This one hurts, guys. Seeing Ethereum at 1150, down 5.2% on the day, percentile-wise being down over double what Bitcoin is on the day. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to spread FUD. But if we were going to watch Ethereum go down to nothing, this is what it would look like. Maybe Terra Luna has scarred me. Maybe the crypto world in and of itself is just more volatile than we could have expected with the highs that we hit. Maybe we thought some support lines would be better, but I'm telling you what, Ethereum dropping like this is not something I expected, guys. There's no amount of predictions or estimates. There's no forecasts. I'm not going to sit here and bullcrap you guys and tell you that I saw this coming, because I didn't. I did not think Ethereum was going to hit below 1,800, to be completely honest. Below 1,400 was my last-ditch effort, and we're sitting at $1,141 right now. At the time of this recording, this is great. I actually like this. I like seeing the top comments on here when I'm recording sometimes, just because it's unscripted, and this says, the best way to learn about crypto is to survive a bear market. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Just remember, we're all in the same boat. I gotta say, I gotta like this guy's comments, because that's some motivational stuff that a lot of people need right now. And I posted on Facebook a couple days ago that, like, you know, no matter what, no matter how much you're lost, no matter how much you're down, nothing is worth more than your life. Any losses that you accrue right now can be made back tenfold, and will, because we are all in the toddler stages of cryptocurrency as a whole. I mean, think about it this way. Do you guys remember? I know, as a guy, I don't know how it feels to be a girl, but as a guy growing up, when I was probably 6 to like 10 years old, I would have a lot of growing pains at night, is what we used to call them, a lot of cramps in my muscles. And I mean, you're growing so rapidly at those ages that, I mean, your body is literally stretching and expanding, and things like that hurt in the moment, but without those little, those uncomfortable situations that you're put in involuntarily, you would never literally physically grow as a human being. And, I'm not going to say that these are the growing pains for cryptocurrency, but it makes sense. This is not something unprecedented. We've seen a crypto winter before. 2017, 2018 was much worse than what we are experiencing right now. And I mean, until Ethereum is down below $100, we're doing better than a lot of people who are. Look at this. December 14th, 2018, Ethereum was at $84.44. When Ethereum is trading at like AVAX and Solana prices, that's when, you really need to be worried. But things like this, guys, this can be made back so many times. Nothing is worth more than your life, especially to your family and people who don't care about crypto or investments. Obviously, it may seem like the world right now, but, so does a teenage breakup. And then you look back and you wonder why you ever cared in the first place, you know what I mean? Just like that, 6.21% down. Like I said, guys, I mean, we're literally in the midst of a free fall right now. I would not financial advice. I would not be trying to buy this dip. I would be waiting to see us develop a true floor, because what we thought was the floor, we smashed through and went right into the basement. What we thought was the basement, we smashed through and ended up in like the crawl space. Now we're like in Minecraft. We're going past the dirt and the iron ore and the gold, the diamond. We're going straight to bedrock at this point. That's when I'm buying. I'm not buying anything until we're at bedrock. Not financial advice, not an indication to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency, stock, NFT, any investment opportunity talked about in this video or on this channel. However, if you guys try to buy a falling knife, it's not going to be good. There's a reason they call it a falling knife and not a lotto ticket. Even though a lotto ticket would be a good name for it because your chances of winning are pretty slim when you're trying to catch a bottom. And last but not least, guys, for the CoinMarketCap updates, BNB, Binance token. This is the most surprising to me because if you guys will notice, when it comes to the weekly percentile gain or loss, BNB is doing better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is, before this crypto crash happened, there was a lot of rumors starting to circulate and surface that BNB was going to be having talks, court cases, and pretty much entering down the same path that XRP Ripple is currently coming out of with the SEC. The SEC is going to be launching a full investigation into BNB because when your market cap is $35.3 billion in a crypto crash, the SEC wants to know if that money is legit. And that's all they're doing. I have no worries whatsoever when it comes to BNB. If XRP can get through, scratch free and keep their... If XRP can keep the following that they followed, I don't understand why anyone cares about XRP at this point. The fact that they can keep to stay a top 10 coin and go through SEC court battles for like the last 2 or 3 years is crazy. So BNB, I'm not worried, especially when you talk about the fact that BNB is going through the SEC court case, which should be like a buy the rumor, sell the news type event where you see a big price dip and then a big price launch on the news of, we saw something similar with XRP when everything, started releasing and the legal team behind XRP was like, we're not saying we're winning this case, but we're pretty sure we're going to win this case. You saw big price pumps because of that. That's buy the rumor, sell the news. You buy XRP assuming that the rumor is that it will pass the SEC case, and then you sell the news of, it looks like we're actually going to be doing it. You sell that news so you can sell into the FOMO momentum, not buy that FOMO momentum. You want to be part of the wave, not capitalizing on the wave and taking pieces of the top of that wave. You want to create the wave. That's the best way to do it, not financial advice. But that's one thing BNB is, they don't really have to worry about too much because they're the number 5 cryptocurrency in the world. Realistically, they're number 3. It goes Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. You have Tether and USD Coin that are up there. BNB, in my opinion, is the most useful ecosystem. And when it comes to the fees, until Ethereum 2 comes out, or Solana stops going out every 5 minutes, or Phantom stops having tomb forks being exploited for hundreds of millions of dollars every 3 days, BNB is the number 1 ecosystem in all of crypto, in my opinion. Especially when it comes to microcap hunting and finding projects that you can get in on without paying exorbitant amounts of gas fees. I mean, some of these projects you invest in, you're paying more in a gas fee than their market cap is. It's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's an extreme example, but, a little bit of a hyperbole, but you guys know what I mean. So, I just wanted to say, I don't talk too much about BNB, but 99% of the circulating supply, or 99% of the total supply is currently in circulation. There is, literally 0.4 of a BNB that isn't in circulation that is in the total supply. There's only 2 million outside of that, which is why you have a fully diluted only 400 million greater than only 400 million, right? Like that wouldn't change most people's lives. But to, CZ, only 400 million over for the fully diluted versus the market cap. This might be, guys. I mean, we might actually be witnessing in real time. I'm probably jumping the gun here. This is probably not going to hold up well in retrospect, like a lot of my Terra Luna videos did not. But BNB might be passing Ethereum. We might see obviously, BNB's market cap needs to 10x, but BNB is on track to flip Ethereum. If it can just hold this consistency and let Ethereum fall, I mean, just off the psychological aspect of that premise alone, people are going to throw some of their Ethereum money into BNB during the crash just because it's more stable. And with the US Terra stablecoin just ruining, ravaging that whole ecosystem, people have lost a lot of faith in stablecoins. I mean, a lot of people don't want to say it because they don't want to be the FUD mongerers, but I'm going to tell you straight up, a lot of people have lost trust in stablecoins and all ecosystems in general. I guarantee there are many people who truly believe right now that Ethereum is the next Terra Luna. I don't in any way. I think Ethereum has honestly the best utility case of any cryptocurrency in the world, except maybe Bitcoin, maybe just because of the payment method. But when it comes to Ethereum, anything and everything that's worth anything is built on Ethereum generally at first. Especially nowadays with Ethereum 2.0 coming out, I don't think Ethereum's going anywhere. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be number 2. We can see BNB flip Ethereum. I'm telling you guys, I know I just said that, but I'm going to say it again because with the total supply, the way the market is moving, the SEC regulation concerns, I really think that in 2023, 2024, we could see BNB as the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world. And I will say, guys, pulling up, going over to TradingView here. Get out of here. We're not unlocking the full power of TradingView when I can use it for free. You know? It's like, why would I subscribe to Ortex when they tweet their information? Yeah. Bitcoin. We're on the daily candles, as you can see. So each one of these green or red bars is a day. I know I say that a lot, but just in case anyone, this isn't for the people who know. This is for the people who don't know. We have some different levels of resistance and or support. Resistance being something that holds you from, it resists you from going up any higher. A support line is something that supports you from dropping any lower. Although neither of those, the resistances have held up very well. I mean, geez, in the beginning of May, we fell under this orange line right here, under this resistance line of about 31K, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, arguably 6 or 7 confirmations. I mean, this resistance line held up very well. It held up almost as well as I wish the support lines would have. We had a support line, 28.8, that got tested a few different times, but we did have this wedge forming, This wedge, and I believe on Ethereum's chart, is a much better one of just a pure, great example of a breakout wedge where you have ascending lows and descending highs. You have lower highs and higher lows. Something's got to give, you know what I mean? Something's got to happen. Something's going to break out. You can't have it get pinched and pinched and pinched and pinched forever without having some sort of pop, It's really the laws of physics when you're talking about kinetic energy, and you can only compress something so much before it must be released. And if not, you're just creating so much implied volatility with that crush. I can officially say, highlighting this, that my estimate of Bitcoin falling to 25.7K, I think I kind of lost that. The Newman NFT, the NFT project that I am currently the head of crypto analytics at, the leader over there, he said 19.3. And the way it's looking right now, guys, we have a resistance at about 18.98, 18,800 or 18,984 rather is our next resistance. With the wicks falling down, obviously we're going to have a tremendous amount of buying pressure. Most people didn't think we'd even be down here, so there's going to be a lot of buying pressure. But I think the 18,984, right around 19,000, we'll call it. I think 19,000 is without question the most likely for Bitcoin. I'm sure we'll see it by the end of the day today, if not tomorrow. Outside of that, I'm not making predictions. I'm not going to FUD-monger. I will point out that these are freaking massive candles when it comes to volume and selling pressure. This is extraordinary in the worst way. That's all I'm going to point out for you guys, because this right here, you're talking about quarters of millions to half of millions of dollars in Bitcoin being traded in 24 hours, and that's selling pressure. That's not good, guys. That's not good for the price. So we'll check out Ethereum real quick, just because I did want to show you guys this. Yeah, look at how perfect this breakout wedge is. I mean, when it comes down to it, obviously, at the time I had drawn it a little bit more, and if you if you took that back right to about here, left that wick in the picture, what a breakout it was. I mean, obviously it wasn't good unless you're playing puts on Ethereum, but the breakout is there, and that's one of the things about technical analysis. It might not always show you what you want to see. It's not called technical bias. It's called technical analysis. It's going to analyze chart patterns and help you figure out a probability of where they might go based on historical events. It's not going to be a tell-all, and it's not going to be confirmation bias. If you seek confirmation bias with your technical analysis, you will oftentimes find it. Just like if you seek confirmation bias with anything you research, you will oftentimes find it if you look hard enough. But that's not what we're after. We're not here to feel good about our investments. We're here to understand our investments. Get the information, have some education, so that way we can have a better understanding of the cryptocurrencies and stocks, NFTs that we're invested in. So that way we can develop the competence that will give us the confidence in times like these. Because knowing as much as you know about a cryptocurrency is really good when you're buying it. When you're in a huge dip like this, knowing everything you know can almost be detrimental because you know that it's such a good cryptocurrency. You know all of the real world utility it has, but yet you're still watching it drop. That's where the confidence comes in. That's where you don't have to be insecure about the price of the cryptocurrency or NFT. You can be confident that these levels should hold, they've historically held, and from all of my due diligence that I can put together on paper, all of these events should line up in this way. Whether or not they do is completely subject to change. But when they do, and when you can get the same result a few different times with similar indicators, it really just helps support your thesis and gives you that confidence that will create, a lot of buying opportunity, a lot of selling opportunity, and when it comes down to it, a lot of profitable investment opportunity. Alright guys, that's going to be everything for today. I know you guys probably wanted a long video, who knows, maybe you like the shorter videos. I wanted to come in though, and there was nothing, absolutely nothing more important for me to talk about with the state of the crypto market than the crash. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, those are going to pave the way for anything and everything. Bitcoin leads the way for the whole crypto market. Anything is built on Ethereum. Anything that's not built on Ethereum is built on BSC. So those are the three cryptos that are going to matter more than anything macroeconomically when it comes to the landslide changes that you'll see in the altcoins. You can base those and time those off of the pumps and dumps that you'll see with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and or BNB. And I definitely, I wanted to touch on BNB just because of the SEC case and different things like that. And then obviously, Marshall Rogan anew, guys. The plan towards the end of last week was to give you guys, starting this week, daily updates on MRI. But daily updates on MRI for the next couple days might be telling you guys how much it's going down. And, that probably won't do too well or make people feel too great. So, I'll keep up with some updates right now for the crypto crash. I'm going to follow this, obviously. I'm a crypto investor. I'm a crypto YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. Crypto trader. The head of crypto analytics at Newman NFTs, literally. So, trust me, guys. I've been stressing about this. Smiles aside, it's been a rough one. So this weekend is Father's Day, though. And as you guys, who have been fans of the show for a while, know I do have two boys. And I'm taking the boys camping for the weekend. We're leaving Friday and coming back Monday. Gonna have a nice off-the-grid immersive camping experience. So you guys, I'm gonna hopefully get up a couple videos before then. After that, though, they should be coming up. Hopefully this camping will, I advise you guys to do that. Go outdoors, spend some time with your family, find some stuff to do. It's getting nice out, and crypto is not looking very nice. So go towards what's looking good, guys. Go towards what makes you happy. Instead of checking your phone, checking your portfolio, checking CoinMarketCap all day, every day, just to see another % drop, another $100 or $1,000 drop. It's just, misery loves company, and it can be very addicting. So if you want to watch it and watch the whole crypto world die, you absolutely can. I'm not going to tell you can't. But if you want to have some enjoyment and not watch everything go to hell, you can go outside and do something different. So thank you guys. I love you guys. I want to keep you guys up to date with the most content I can. But when things like this happen, it's best to just wait a couple days. Wait for Bitcoin and Ethereum to settle. If I would have posted this video yesterday, we'd already be down like another 5 or 6%, and pretty much everything I would have said would have been nothing. So, you know what I mean? I think about these things. So, when I posted on here that there should be a video up on Monday or Tuesday, obviously right now, it's going to be a day late or so, but, there's reasons for this. I don't just do things out of nowhere for you guys, and I like to keep you guys up to date. That's why it's important to follow me on Twitter, at Real Clay's Coins. I don't have too much interaction over at Instagram. I don't really use the application, to be completely honest. Twitter and YouTube are just about the only social media apps I use, especially for Clay's Coins. So follow me on Twitter, at Real Clay's Coins. Hopefully, maybe get a TikTok going here soon. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I just know that, a lot of people are. So other than that, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Like the video. Subscribe. Comments always help the algorithm. Join to become a true supporter. Share the video with your friends. And don't worry, we'll all get through this crypto crash together. Thank you, guys.